Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Baro20 Show. I am your host and Dungeon Master, Brandon Ross, and tonight is our 50th episode. I am beyond excited to be here. I am extremely humbled and extremely proud. I am feeling all the emotions, so I'm going to try not to ramble through these quick announcements. I am literally just going to say to every member of this table, thank you all so very much for putting up with my bullshit. I know I'd put you all through a lot this last year, so thank you. To the community, thank you all so much for just being a part of this. Hopefully we have made you feel the full range of emotions and have made it fun, engaging content for you to just absorb. And I'm going to try not to ramble, so I'm going to graciously pass it off to my social media team. Dear social media team, both of you, not one making announcements and one just going, yeah, great. Both
yeah,
of you.
Andy, let me talk. Let me talk, Andy, okay? You're always hogging the spotlight. All right. Yeah. Like we say, every episode until it gets in there. Join our social media platforms. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Twitter, we have Brandon's OnlyFans, we have oh wait, I wasn't supposed to put that in there yet because he doesn't know about it. But yeah, Andy, is there anything else we need to talk about?
We also have the Wild Cards Twitters with
also
Corin
and Grace. Yeah, Grace has one. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. We have 200 follower giveaway. We are at 158. We just need a little bit more. And then we'll be able to give away some awesome fucking prizes.
Yep.
To first place and second place, I believe, in everything. Tell
your friends, tell your enemies, tell your grandma. Get them all in here.
Oh yeah, definitely the grandma. She's gonna love the show.
Definitely.
We promise. This is a silver person friendly stream, as we have a few of them on here.
I mean, we're 50 now. We're 50. We're gonna relate. I mean, Cambridge Farm remembers.
Love you, Tampaw. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
With friends like this, who needs enemies?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I punched a guard for you, okay? No, Andy, anything else?
Just the AMA next week.
What's happening next week?
Yeah.
We have our AMA. Are we announcing the host or is it a surprise?
I would love to take that privilege for myself. I have definitely done my best to keep it as close to the stream as possible. Our host for the AMA will be our lovely fellow friend and dungeon master and the proprietor brain of Twisted Perceptions. It would be Mr. Ford, heading up the questions, grilling the entire cast here on the table to include myself. So any questions you have submitted to our AMA platforms across our Twitter and our Discord, we will be filtering through those, getting them prepped, watching out for spoilers, and we will do our absolute best to answer all of those questions. And any questions that may come in from the community live on that stream, we will do our best to answer them and just give you a fun show and a little bit of insight to behind the scenes of what goes on around here at Player Hater Gaming, and specifically the Baro20 Wednesday night show. So Ford, thank you so much for accepting my bribe. I mean offer. This is quite steep, but thank you.
Yeah, and come check us out tomorrow for a new show that will be happening featuring our very new Digital Zooey. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I think that's it.
I think
that's all I can remember.
Wraps up, except for there will be no Reldon show Friday. I believe, is that correct, Bishop?
That is correct, but I would suggest talking about the 26th.
That is very true. Thank you so very much. If you have been following along with our fantastic episodes on the 26th, Annie?
It's the 12th.
I know, and there's another one too.
fix it.
Does the social media team need help?
Apparently,
you need to
late.
He said
so
Andy,
Universa D&D is going to be hosting a first-time players or new players game for anyone who has never played or has only played a few times and wants to learn more about Dungeons and Dragons.
And that is a key phrase there to everybody out there watching, whether you're in our community or you're just joining us. We want to have you there for your first experience into this fantastic tabletop game. Knighted Bishop, I know he is extremely passionate about teaching and getting people involved in this great game. So he is definitely heading up and spearheading that project. I will just be supporting him in any way he needs. And that's what we want. We want those new players to come on in and learn and feel confident in playing this game, because everyone here enjoys it a ton. And if you want to be a part of it, come on down to Discord. We have a thread just for that where you can sign up, and more details within that thread. So please come on down, check it out.
Andy, I gave it to you. He said Andy, not Kelly.
It's been a long ass day, okay?
I post about it today. Do you check our social media platforms?
No, because I was busy wiping asses today, ma'am. It's been a long day.
Now, in her defense, Kelvin, Cathalia, a Triceran took care of it. It's all right.
Teamwork.
And
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Bishop does have one more announcement about his temporary release.
Well, so apparently I paid my dues. I didn't fuck up, and because Universal D&D is over, the Hive Mind is coming back on Tuesdays. So Tuesday, April 19th, we will come back to hivemind.exe. The systems will be loaded, and the greatness will be happening. On that night, though, the Knighted Bishop myself will be joined by a bunch of lovely ladies in what I can only call a dream that every man has, where I get to sit around and talk Dungeons and Dragons with beautiful women. So, if you are, in fact, either a fan of Dungeons and Dragons or beautiful women and or both, like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich, come and fucking hang out with us that night as we listen to these women talk about their knowledge, their experience, and what they love about this game. It's not going to be a bashing on anybody fucking stream, because I just won't allow that, but we're going to have some fun. We're going to hear some stories. A bunch of the lovely ladies from Player Hater Gaming are going to be joining us, as well as possibly a couple of ladies that are not Player Hater Gaming. So you'll be able to hear a whole bunch of stories, and I'll ask dumb monkey brain questions. So that's what's happening.
Hey, I have one quick question for you, Bishop. Which archdevil did you sell your soul to for that spot?
I'll tell you after the stream. I can get you a deal.
Get you a deal. We'll get you the full 10-year contract.
It was me.
What was that?
Do you want me to talk about Tuesday?
Of course.
Okay. So if you guys want to watch me completely make a fool of myself as a DM,
You're not going to make a fool of yourself.
It's not going to happen.
Hush, woman.
I have.
Do you need me to talk about Tuesday?
No.
If you want to watch Andy do a fucking amazing job being the amazing DM that she is and fucking rocking it so fucking hard, join us Tuesday.
I'm excited because I have 2 characters from my first campaign that will be here. So I'm super
I'm
stoked.
even reprising my old character role, so it's going to be great.
You are.
Yeah.
God.
Yes.
I love it, hate it so much.
I am so excited, and if it works out, it's going to turn into a long-term thing.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
That's going to be good.
This is completely homebrew, by the way. This is
not
a module. This is not anything borrowed. This is 100%.
God.
It came out of my brain, and then I've had suggestions.
Yeah.
And it's so much awesome.
God.
I hand drew my map for my continent.
Joe,
man.
Joe, why'd you have to help her? We could have had a Crixie's.
Good.
Jeez will rear his ugly head one day.
Well, he might be an NPC. You don't know.
You don't know.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think that wraps up the announcements, correct?
Yeah.
I think the biggest announcement we got was that a Crixie's has an ugly face.
Anyways, let's go into our circle of chat real quick. If you have those channel points and they are saved up, I'm sure the players would love to have their help. Show of fingies. Who needs how many dice? I only let you hold 3, so make aware of that. Kelvin needs none. Thank you, German Kelvin.
I just need 1.
You need 1?
I need
0. I am good.
0.
I needed 2 last week, got none, used it, need all 3 now.
Can I donate mine to Tamriel?
If Circle really Chat should feel so inclined,
we're not allowed to donate to each other.
You can't do that.
I just want to give him my dice that I already have.
Did you already mine every week so that we actually get to keep these. So you guys are welcome, and I do need a couple more.
Well,
so
let that keep going.
We just need to create a bank in savings for dice help for Tam. Okay, cool.
The bank of D4.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, I'm going to let Circle Chat do its thing, and we're going to push into our 50th episode of the Wild Cards campaign. Up until this point, and this will be a bit of a longer recap, everybody, but up until this point, we have seen this party go from just a wandering hodgepodge of a few people as they stumbled their way into Rasso, a silver mining town at the base of the mountains, dividing from Rania and Thavi. Going into investigations there, clearing out the mines, they began to encounter a couple of strange creatures and strange themes. However, upon particular visions given to some of the party members, they quickly headed to a place that should have been safe, a place that should have been home, where they had found the Triceran household ravaged and slain. Following quickly on the trail of that killer, they found themselves within the capital, Ry'Tul, following clues, various underground bellies, various acts of questionable nature in trying to acquire various information. They ran across quite the gladiator Empire, recruiting her to assist in the saving of some of the party members. They had been a bit hasty to their attack on their target, but he was found, supposedly tried and hung and handled. As a ritual was coming up for Drifting Snowflake, they moved south, declining an offer from various forces within the capital to go north for some freedom. They instead fled and went south to Greca, assisting in a ritual down there. And the odd phenomenon around it, where creatures came from the Green Line and attacked, they were able to withstand that onslaught. And something went wrong with the ritual itself. The next night, they were joined by this blue-skinned individual, introducing himself as Isa, with a bit of knowledge about what was happening in the world and beyond the veil. Pushing further south to a point within Matol, the merchant capital of the entire region here, where all things came in from the coast. They stumbled further and further with intent into this plot, in this process to attempt to strengthen what was weakening and keeping the plains where they were as creatures were coming across. They completed the ritual. Some of them were whisked away for some time. Through negotiations and sacrifices, they were returned. Rapidly leaving the city, they found themselves camping out in an abandoned mine, where more secrets and stories came out. Conversations were had. The group was left probably rather stressed and tense as we pushed into that long rest. We'll pick up with that next morning. So, wildcards. You've had your long rest. It is the next morning, and the table is yours. What would you like to do?
Did everyone have a long rest?
No, that is correct. I believe
Some
at least
people said they weren't going to sleep.
We're staying up. And trying to remember if it's just one night of no rest. Was there a roll revolved, or was you just pushed through without question? It was the second night.
Constitution saving throw.
I thought it was a Constitution.
It is.
Get away from me.
Okay. Starts at... Who? Does anybody here have the DC off the top of their head? I believe it was... Started a set number like 12 or 13.
I thought it was a 10 and then went up by 5 for each consecutive day you don't sleep.
For the moment,
I think that's right.
For a moment, we will go directly off of that. So those of you that did not rest, please give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 10, to maintain your physicality and not be exhausted.
Nope.
Wow.
I got a 22.
Okay.
A 5.
Okay. Anybody else stay up, or was it just you two? It was just you two, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay. So
Pyre fell asleep?
Yeah.
Snow, as
she had a long day fighting crocodiles.
Actually, Snow,
almost jumping in water.
Before your exhaustion hits, I need you to make me a perception check.
Yes, sir. Better. 26.
26. You do notice that throughout your night, you can see, and you can react as you see fit. This would be probably closer to the middle of night throughout, so we'll kind of backtrack for just a second because I forgot about this. You do see Fragile Vine sitting close to the campfire maid, holding one of the sticks in one paw, and the other one just over it. You can see as his paw just goes, a little flame sparks at the end. He does it again and it stops. And it starts. And it stops. He just does this hours.
Does this look like this is a reaction coming from friction that he's creating, or is this actual arcane power?
Let me look at the spell list real quick and see if this is in your wheelhouse. Are you trained in Arcana by chance?
Proficient, yes.
You are? Go make an Arcana check then. I'm gonna look. Don't have to.
Natural 20, 24.
Oh, you immediately recognize this spell as Precipitation and its ability to quickly make a small flame, snuff it out. Make a small flame, snuff it out. Make a small flame, snuff it out.
We've seen this.
I'm just gonna let him keep going. Just smile. Keep an eye on him.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't hurt himself, anyway.
As long as he doesn't hurt himself.
Go Red Vines, you badass.
Oh my god.
He might be getting a new name now. Who knows?
Listen, the fragile vine might not be fragile much longer. We'll see.
If that's how you choose to react, then we'll move on to the morning as everyone begins to wake up and get around for the day. So, what would the rest of you like to do? Kelvin, you were able to push off the exhaustion. What was that, Isa?
I'm making breakfast.
Making breakfast. All right.
So that would be exhaustion level 1.
One.
Oof.
All right.
Tired goes up to Snow. Tired?
Yeah.
No,
everybody's
we can't.
Safe.
Yeah, but you know we can't have you tired.
Why not?
That you at full game without any of us at full game very easily can crack.
I'll get my rest in. Just wasn't last night.
Might need to get a cart so people can take naps during the day as Pyre walks off because she smells food. You coming? As she like turns around to Snow. All right, come on.
Pyre, make a history check.
What? Who needs to make a history check?
Pyre, make a history check.
No, I don't want to. I heard history check and bad memories.
Well, let's see if you can figure out what the magic word is.
Nope.
Never mind.
Nope. Yeah, exactly.
You're like, yeah, cart. That's a good idea.
Yeah, cart.
Is Isa cooking inside or outside?
He's on the tip of the shaft.
Kelvin stayed outside all night, so
yeah.
he's out there with you.
Eventually, I would smell Isa making breakfast, right?
Oh yeah.
Are we having?
Yeah, the fire's like, beers? Let's go. Oh god.
Just the early morning breakfast beer.
No. You guys are having Bloody Marys.
I'll just yell to Kelvin.
Clamato juice.
Don't worry about it.
Fire from punching tomatoes.
As somehow as he pulls an ice cold brewski from out of nowhere. It's okay. I brought my own, and I pull out from not anything refrigerated some milk.
Oh my god. Only the chunkiest of milk.
This time?
Only the chunkiest of milk will do.
Yeah.
You know, you get me some grapes and we let them sit for a while. You pour that milk in with them. We might be onto something.
I don't know what you're talking about. Trying to hold it upside down and shake some milk out. I'll grab a stick.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Just butter now.
Kelvin, make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Actually, no, make me a con check.
14.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I love it. Basically, it's cottage cheese now.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh god, Bishop is tapped out already.
Like an old flan just fucking sliding down his throat. My eyes are watering.
Alright, so Isa, you're helping with breakfast. Kelvin, you're having cottage cheese. Pyre and Snow, you're making your way to where the smell of food's coming from. Cathalia, Tam?
I am packing my things and getting ready to travel, and not saying 2 words to anybody.
Okay.
Hang on, where's it at? Not that one. I'm going to use 2 more of my really nice feathers, and I'm going to try and make 2 more arrows.
Okay.
Like, I'm just trying to focus on that instead of everything else that's going on.
Okay. I'd say as part of the long rest, you can easily accomplish that, especially with the ranger background. There's nothing roll there. You just do it.
Yeah.
Because it's only, especially you only need 4 hours for your trance. The other 4 hours you could easily spend making those arrows as long as you have the materials. So if you have materials enough for 2-3 arrows, you know what? Roll a d6.
6.
You make 6 arrows.
Sweet.
With just supplies you find lying around, broken axe shafts, or just pieces of lumber you're able to repurpose.
And I'll update that in my inventory.
But breakfast is made. All of you are able to enjoy a decent meal, given the Outlander backgrounds that they have accomplished last night. And the day is yours.
Hire ask Cathalia for the map to look at the map again.
Okay.
We'll roll it out.
All right. So we can either go this way, as she points to like one way, or we can go that way as she starts like making a line like through Ry'Tul.
We do have those earrings.
No, fuck the earrings. God.
Do you still want that one, or do you want me to have it back?
Oh, it's just I understand some time has passed, but still worry about going back at the moment.
Back to Ry'Tul or back to your home?
Both.
The proper answer is yes.
Well, what we can do is if we go to Ry'Tul, me and somebody else can go in and get the stuff that we need, and then we can just, like, the rest of you guys can stay outside.
Yeah, it's not like you made a deal with Brightblade or anything like that. As she looks at Cathalia. As if we said, oh, hey, fuck you, bye.
I'm going to speak up for the first time. His deal was null and void when someone else paid our bail, and I'm just going to start walking.
Is there somebody who can verify that? Because I remember the clerk not even remembering who gave him the letter and the letter disappearing.
The money didn't come from them. Does it matter who it came from?
You guys just don't know Brightblade like I do. He likes things to be a certain way.
Look, it's a massive fucking city. I'm sure we can get in and out in a day.
Unless you think that Willie will rat us out.
Fuck that dude, too.
Again.
Just the fact that you have to say again. All right. I will let you guys decide. I think it may possibly be a bad idea, but I do understand why we might need to go back to Ry'Tul. But you guys say, and we'll head whichever way.
Let's just go.
I mean,
let's just start walking. It's not going to make a humongous difference one way or another. Let's just start walking.
Okay. Is the party looking for the fastest route to Pyre's hometown, or a route to lead them around Ry'Tul? There are two specific ways to go. I need to know which one you're going. If you're going to head to Ry'Tul, I'll give you suggestions on the map where to go and what will be open to you. But if you are going to make a decision to dodge it, you know where you're going.
Is it faster? Is it faster to go through Ry'Tul?
Yes.
Yes.
Then let's just go through Ry'Tul.
The quickest way for you would be to correct your course north and a little bit to the east to go through the same pass point that you did with Jude, and then head pretty much straight north from there into Ry'Tul, and then from there north and a bit north by northwest.
Then let's do that.
Okay. I need somebody to roll me. Which table do I want to use? Ooh, this is a good table. Somebody roll me a d10. 2.
Good 2.
Okay.
Solid 2.
Some would say it's double 1.
Fair skies and low winds for your travels today. No one's too uncomfortable with the heat. It is very warm, except for you, Isa. You're a little stressed, but it's not enough to push you into that exhaustion. Aside from that, the rest of you are decently well. You make a full day's travel. And yes, go ahead.
I am concentrating on the silks.
That will slow the pace of the party.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay. If you had a device to ride in, but if you're going to be walking and moving.
Hey, Kelvin.
What?
Will you carry me?
No.
Isa, he doesn't even carry me, and I'm his sister.
Yeah, but I'm his friend.
One of those statements is true.
See, told you. I still just take a couple of steps forward.
Take a couple of steps forward.
I only changed your diapers, Kelvin.
Oh.
We need to get a car.
I wasn't talking about... I'll just walk away. Just walk forward.
Let's walk forward. All right. I'm gonna make a quick day tracker real quick so I can keep track of that.
As Pyre and Snow are walking and they're having this conversation, Pyre's kind of all quiet but keeps like looking at Snow. And Snow, can I ask you something?
Of course.
How did you feel whenever we were traveling back to your tribe?
Terrified, honestly. I wasn't sure what kind of reception I would get. I wasn't sure if we would end up walking into Greca and fighting for our lives. I honestly didn't know what to expect. I left them. And that possibly has brought shame upon my family. I don't even know. It's not something that's really been done before. I could have been punished for it. I still might be punished for it. But you guys have been my family. Yes, there is somebody out there that I know is the other half of my soul, perhaps. But you guys have been with me, supported me, and kept me safe. And I believed in the strength of us. And that allowed me to hold my head high as I walked in there, ready to face whatever they threw at me.
Pyre will kind of smile and be like, well, I may not be born as the other part of your soul, but I'll tell you right now, me and you, one of a kind. You can't find them, you always got me. And she like wraps her arm around Snow and like gives her like that hug and everything. She's like, thanks, Snow.
You are my friend of the flame. There are no others like us.
No, there are not. I don't think the world could handle that, honestly. They can hardly handle us two.
See?
All right. Unless there's anything else somebody wants to discuss or handle, we will move into the night long rest. Okay. All of you are moving along. Let's say, just to expedite this a bit, Cathalia, or whoever wishes to, one of you make me a survival check with advantage.
I can. Unless somebody else really wants to.
Go ahead.
Can I give her an inspirational?
How do you inspire?
Thalia, you are definitely one of the better looking Tricerans I've ever met in my entire life.
You just saying that because he didn't carry you?
Yes. But you're still my friend. Kind of.
Do you find this inspiring, Cathalia?
A bit.
Okay, I'll allow it.
A bit. And we can all hear this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kelvin will just turn to him like, she's not carrying you either.
She's got tiny legs.
I do have tiny legs.
Yeah, she doesn't. She only comes up to mid chest.
But she's still one of the fastest people here.
She's a natural sprinter. Very dangerous over short distances.
Yeah. The Roadrunner legs.
Yep. All right, Cathalia, may I please have an inspired advantage survival check?
So the inspiration is what, a D?
This is a D6 right now?
Yes.
All right, so there's... Oof.
Yeah, you might need that.
12.
you satisfied with this roll?
Can I add a help die?
Yes. That's why they're there. Circle of
chat
loves you.
13. I was like, if it's another one, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
13.
It was another one.
It was another one.
13 total.
Hey, that's 4 ones. Does that count for something? 11, 1 and a 1.
With a 13.
Yeah, it counts for a 13.
You are able to find, I will say with that, it's off in the distance a bit. You will have to push into the nighttime trek, but you did spot far off in the horizon what looked to be maybe an oasis or something with some plant life and vegetation, at least one tree or tree semblance shape.
We found that. I found a shaft and a hole in the ground.
Yeah, you did. I'll point it out to everybody else. And then just kind of like head in that direction anyways before anybody agrees or not.
Okay. So the rest of you are kind of like, all right, sun's going down, getting a little chilly. Should we? No, you're gonna keep. What do you? Okay. She just keeps going. All of you follow her to this small, very small oasis. Maybe it looks like definitely a bit of like a bricked well is there. Very rickety, simple crank on a rope with a bucket in it. One tree barely alive.
This is nice, Catalia.
I guess.
Hey, as long as we got a place to sleep, that's all I give a shit about. And she like pats Cathalia on the back and walks to make her camp.
I'll drop my pack by the well and then pull out my longbow and kind of what kind of condition is the tree in? What kind of tree are we looking at here? Is this like a palm tree?
A palm tree-ish.
Probably not going to support my weight then. Never mind. Well, I'll still have my longbow out, and I guess I am going to go and try and collect some stuff for food. And well, we got water covered. I'm going to go try and find some food.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Tam. As soon as I see he's going for food, Pyra's going to stop what she's doing to go with him to help him.
Okay. You two take off
The
to go
two
food.
people with the earrings.
Yep, exactly. Now you know how I feel.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
That would have been funnier.
She tries to say it to the earring. She tries to say it in the earring and realizes she doesn't have
really
it.
low under my breath in Draconic or something. I don't know.
It's so random.
All right. So as the two of them head off, what are the rest of you doing?
Make my little tent. And then help my brother with his.
You're cooking?
I'm cooking and I'm calling Vine over.
What are you cooking? We haven't brought the food yet.
Pete comes over. Yeah, how can I? Hi.
How you doing?
Better?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And he starts getting really close to you. Uncomfortably close. And he puts his back to everybody else, and he takes his two paws and goes like this. Look. And you see this quick spark of flame in his palms, and then it dies down.
Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you?
What? This is all new.
Sir. We're going to have to teach you manners first. Secondly, I'm allergic to cats. Third...
Oh, sorry. And he starts backing away right away.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll get the sneezes later. It'll be fine. Don't play with that too much. You might go blind.
He looks at you, mortified. Really?
You know, the light hitting your eyes repeatedly. It's not good.
did this a lot last night.
Well, let it relax. Let it rest. You don't want to overextend it.
Okay.
Why don't you help me cook?
Okay.
Does he need to wash his hands first?
Yeah, go wash your hands, please.
Oh no, I can do that too. Blink. His hands are clean.
All right, let's. Damn fucking magic users.
The full fucking magic user says.
Says the caster.
I'm only a half caster.
You're a half full caster.
Samesies. For half.
Yeah. Look, I'm just throwing shit in a pot and making it boil and getting like the basics ready for whatever you guys bring back for food.
Okay.
He's making a bone broth. Okay.
All right, so they're occupied.
With no bones.
Tricerans and Snow.
Kelvin, do you want some help?
I got it. I'm just gonna lay a mat down.
You're not gonna put the tent up.
You left this, and I'll take his axe out and hand it to him.
I'll take it and then I'll sit on Are there any rocks around?
There's a couple.
Okay. Are there any smaller stones that... Is there anything I can use to just sit and sharpen and like just start sharpening my axe?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
As you begin to look around for the perfect whetstone. Or something akin to.
That's a 0.
Kelvin. You've seen your father do this 1,000 times. You are trained and tried and true. You look down. Immediately you see it. The perfect smooth river rock. You don't know why it's in the middle of a desert, but you find it. And you pick up the world's greatest sharpening rock. Confident.
Oh, yeah.
It is just... And...
What is he doing to that cat?
Kelvin, stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
I don't have one. Just... Don't.
Don't what?
Rather use a smaller stone.
Look, Miss Bow Lady, I think I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're confident in your abilities, Kelvin. You know you
found
the perfect rock.
I know.
Can't you do that cool thing like what you did when we were wherever we were?
When we were wherever we were?
You are full of details tonight.
No.
Stop. Wherever we were.
Snow, all this is happening. What are you doing?
I don't think I have a whetstone.
I do.
Shing. Gonna ruin it.
When you're wrong, stay strong. Snow, what are you doing?
Snow probably would have walked a little distance away from the siblings just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
And she is going to take time to focus on Cinder, because she hasn't actually had the opportunity to work with Cinder in a while.
Okay.
And being in this oasis, it's a good place. She's not going to set everything on fire.
Very true, very true.
She will expend a wild shape and focus on the summoning and just work with Cinder in her abilities.
Okay.
And that would be for about an hour, as long as Cinder lasts. Maybe showing off a little bit to Vine. Just a teeny bit.
You do see as he's trying to help Isa, he's also looking over a bit, and then when you catch him, he looks back to Isa like, yeah, I'm helping, I'm totally helping. And then probably closer to the end of that hour is when Pyre and Tam come back. But during your time out in the wilds of the desert, what would you like to accomplish?
Pyre's following right behind Tam. Like, essentially, if he just all of a sudden stopped, she'd probably, like, run into him.
I'm not saying a word.
So you're not gonna talk?
I think I did enough talking last night for about 2 centuries.
That's surprising. You usually talk a lot. Pyre tries to make a little joke. It wasn't right of me to be mad at you yesterday, but I was. But then as someone who is literally heading into a place where they call her the demon of Baalbek, who would willingly give you all the money that they have just to annihilate me. It hurt a little bit. But with traveling with you guys, I have come to see that sometimes you have to be the hero and sometimes you have to be the monster. Sometimes they're both. The only thing I think you need help with is how you look at life. I know your backstory. We talked about it. We talked about mine. You're old. And I don't mean that in a mean way. Like, she automatically just, I mean, you've experienced a lot.
Got him.
One of the things I look up to you about, the experiences you've had, the things you've faced, the people you've met, the stories you have. But I feel like you're stuck in those stories. Death means nothing to you, so therefore, if death means nothing to you, neither does life.
Not so much that death means nothing. It's that death is unattainable.
Yeah, so true.
Things can't end when they're supposed to. Life becomes perverted and destructive.
I agree. But, death is just a bigger form of change, right? Every day we change, we die, and a new us is born, right? I feel like you haven't experienced a death like that in a few centuries. I don't know how Kelvin is going to react, or how anybody else is going to, but honestly, I can definitely say last night, as much as mad as I was, for the first time in a long time, I'd probably say I watched Tamriel Solare die and change and come back as somebody new. Just because you can't die doesn't mean you can't grow.
I might be smart, but it's someone else you got your wisdom from, kid. And I will get the food that we have gathered together and start walking back. And I will hold out one arm to kind of wrap around Pyre and just keep going.
All right. After about 45 minutes to an hour, you return with roll a d4. Yes, I have a critter chart.
4.
4. You found a couple of like smaller desert rodents. Enough to feed everybody.
Not to moan.
Hardy creatures. But all of you are come back. Tam, you present your findings to Isa, who has the base broth of something ready.
I'm going to go to my pack and pull out my cook's utensils and stuff like that here. There's some seasonings and stuff in there. Figure something out.
For your stick and stone stew.
I was just getting this started. You're the...
Got it. And I will turn around and get to work.
Okay.
Field dressing, cleaning, throwing in there, seasoning, seeing what he started, and going from there. Muttering to myself and Sylvan, he didn't even use any fucking salt. What's wrong with this guy?
All right, as you have taken over...
Talia's just gonna giggle.
As you have taken over this bit here, Tam, go ahead and roll me a... Give me a d20, and then we'll add your proficiency bonus to it.
Awesome. Hey, can I use a help die on that?
I wouldn't suggest using salt. There's magnesium in there.
That's an 11 total.
11 total. It's a good meal. I will say that will grant you this dice. Everyone feels a bit heartier, and all of you have 1 temporary hit point for the next 12 hours. Don't go spend that 1 hit point everywhere.
Oh, Pyre's already like, anybody want to fight? Anybody want to fight?
Okay. Sir, I'm a sorcerer. If they sneeze, I'm already out that 1 hit point and the rest of my life pool.
I mean, if you're offering.
You know me.
As we begin to move into the long rest, is there anything anybody wants to accomplish?
I will take the first 2 watches.
Okay. Isa.
I'm just working on my thing.
Got it. Okay. How much time do you dedicate to that? 2 hours of your rest?
I'm going to dedicate 4, and then I'm going to take a second watch.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Okay.
I guess I'll do 4th.
Okay. Everyone go ahead and...
I will also be on 3rd with Pyre.
Okay. So, first watch. Solo Dolo?
Yeah, Solo Dolo.
Okay. What are you doing to prepare for your watch? What are you doing to prepare for your watch?
Using my lantern.
Okay.
To kind of spot, just kind of sweeping and...
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please. 5
off
total.
Real strong there, boss.
5 total. It is a great, clear night. There is nothing wrong here, and nothing escapes your vision.
I am distracted.
Except for just off in the distance, probably about halfway through your watch, you see a shadowy figure kind of dart just at the corner of your vision. What do you do?
I am going to try and spot it.
As you look over, you see this. It's very strange how this is processed in your brain. You see every detail, every bit of cloth, every detail, race, elven female, as she moves through your vision, but you can't see her either. It's very odd. It's almost like looking at your journal. You know there's words there. You can see every single word, but they don't process in your brain. They don't stick and take hold. As you look and blink and shake your head, the visage is gone.
Lovely. More witch fucking magic.
Aside from that, your watch concludes without issue. Next.
That's going to be both of us.
Okay. One of you can roll me a regular perception check, or you can both roll. Actually, no, you have your lantern still.
Mm-hmm.
So one of you may roll me with advantage, or you may both make your own individual checks.
Separate checks? Yeah, okay. I'll take advantage. There we go. 22.
22. Not a stir in sight aside from your party members. Quiet and calm.
As we're walking. So, what happened down there while we were still back in Ry'Tul?
Which part?
Your meltdown, where it looked like there was something growing veins on you.
I think my lady did. I think the Sandkeeper did something to me to try and take my power. What little bit I had that I'd trained with. I got it back somehow.
Yeah, but the question is, where's it coming from? That's the problem. Power always has a source. It's got to come from somewhere. It's just not there.
You felt what hit us. That was pure.
Not fun.
Magic. Does it have to be fun?
Fair enough.
You know you're an idiot.
Care to elaborate there, Nostradamus?
I mean, I'm all one for having scars. You can obviously see that. But the face and the ego, and I'm pretty sure there's still a trail following you from Kelvin's axe. You tell me to be careful. You make bad decisions sometimes.
He deserved to know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, did he? Did he deserve that pain?
What pain is worse? Never knowing? Or finding out, and so you can try and move forward?
Let me ask you. How bad does my sword hurt?
I couldn't tell you. You've never cut me.
Exactly. So you'll never know the pain. Doesn't hurt too bad, huh?
But I'm not spending my life searching for what your sword feels like.
Seemed like that last night. Maybe not my blade, but it seemed like you were definitely searching for what Kelvin's blade felt like. We got a death wish. I'm fine with that. But she might not be. And
see, that's the problem with a death wish. At the end of the day, it's just a wish. At least for me, anyway. By the time I come back, she's still got her entire life, and he'll be most of the way gone.
Yeah.
The selfish part of me wanted to just not tell him. But again, the kid deserved to know.
He's not a kid.
Please, you're all children compared to me.
I at least know how to duck.
I'm just going to shove him and keep walking.
I'm trying out this new thing. It's called being happy. I don't know how it's working. I still kind of dropped the smile a little bit. It's really difficult.
I know. When you've lived only feeling a certain thing or expecting to only deserve certain things, to be given something else is terrifying and amazing.
I need to pause right there 1 second. Tamriel.
Yes.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw when you shove Isa.
7.
As you make that physical contact with him,
yep,
something punches back mentally. You are instantly racked with pain in your mind, and images flash before your face. Memories you thought long gone. Memories of your first breath when you were brought back, and the horrific scenes surrounding it. Flashes of a combated field, banners everywhere. Blood as black as night, covering you, your whip, and your hands. And then it's gone.
Kind of like recoil for half a second. When the fuck did you get mental armor that bites like that?
Been around for a while. You learn new tricks. You'll learn one day, kid. When you get old like me.
I am just smart enough not to make that mistake twice.
What happened, though?
It's like you just forced a nightmare into my head. The first time I came back, and it was in the middle of a fucking battlefield.
Write it down for me. I'll put it in my next journal.
Yeah. And I will... Yeah, I'll do that later.
Hey, Tam.
Yeah.
When you really want it to end, I'll help you end it. You trusted me. I'll give it to you, if I can. but only after you figure out if you really want to be gone, if you really want that sleep.
Going to sleep's not the problem, man. It's every time I wake back up.
That's where the fun begins.
Yeah.
As your watch comes to an end, you wake the next group or the next individual.
Who was next? Was that Kelvin? Or no?
Iron Kelvin.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna go deliberately walk to wake up Pyre.
I'm gonna go over to Kelvin.
Oh no!
And just both ears simultaneously.
Okay. Kelvin, roll a d6.
Gladly. 1.
As you lay down to rest and you start seeing the watches go off and things like that, you're like, yeah, I'll take one, sure. And then you are just out. It's almost like you are pulled into sleep. You don't know if you were just that exhausted or what, but you are quickly out. What follows in your sleep is an undetermined amount of time of sheer nightmare and terror, of a constant scene of a blood-soaked grassland, tents raised, bodies slaughtered, and one individual at the center of all of it, no longer shadowed, no longer clouded, perfectly portrayed. A familiar shape with a blade in the left hand and a whip in the other. Laughing, enjoying it, smiling. And it plays again and again. It doesn't stop. You need to roll a D100.
Here we go. 86.
Okay. You are woken by sharp, cold wetness on the most inner parts of your orcish ears.
So, being startled awake with that dream.
Oh, make no mistake, this was a night terror.
Yeah, there's a fist being thrown.
Okay.
I do have it's better for you because I'm not strong. Basically,
roll to hit.
It's a D20 flat, so
roll to hit.
3.
Isa, as you wake him up, you realize a very violent knee-jerk reaction. You see his fist coming for your face, and should you so choose, you can easily dodge out of the way.
No, I'll take it.
Okay. Bam! You take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Your temporary hit point is gone.
Ow! Why you hit so hard?
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Now we're even. Well, we would be. And then I'm just going to drool into his face and then run.
Oh my god. Just let him go, Kelvin.
I want to do stuff, but I don't want to cast spells.
Okay. What do you do?
I just... no. Mage armor.
The familiar shimmer of armor
reset that cast,
goes over your body, and then fades.
Probably hasn't been 8 hours, but I cast it again.
Tam, you walk over to Pyre's sleeping form.
Gently shake her awake. Your
It's
turn.
my turn.
Your turn.
All right.
You all right?
Yep. As she gets up and she stretches. Let's get this done with. And Pyre will walk towards Kelvin. You ready?
Yeah.
You okay?
No. Let's go.
All right.
I need both of you to give me a perception check at disadvantage, or one of you give me a regular roll.
I won't give you any numbers. Do you want to take the advantage, or do you want me to? I mean, regular roll.
You can take the regular roll.
Okay, I'll take a regular roll.
Let's do this.
It's gonna be great.
7.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help add a help die to it since he rolled it?
Sorry, it's his roll.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's something I can do.
So there's actually a good reason why it would be low anyways. So I would like to basically talk to Pyre and you still offering any lessons?
Yeah. As Pyre cocks an eyebrow and looks at Kelvin. I mean, if you want to learn, your sister can't find out about this because she'll kill me, or at least try to. She'd have to be very far away from me, and I'll just hug her. I'll hug her to death. I think she'll be happy with that, though.
I think she'll be okay.
All right. When do you want to start?
How about now? And I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to describe your Hexblade's Curse? You want me to describe it?
Well, yeah, no, you can, because I don't. So it would definitely be something frosty that she probably is familiar with, but but not for me at least.
So are you playing patty cakes?
Yep.
You watch as Kelvin grips his axe, and you see these new runes carve themselves across it in this icy blue arcane manner, across the entire top of the axe, down the entire handle, and you see as they coalesce on Kelvin's palm, and he points it towards you, and you feel this deep in your soul, in your core, and you look over your body, and for a minute you can see countless runes covering your flesh of the ice blue nature before they vanish, but you still feel that weight upon your body.
Okay.
But we will, with that, initiating combat. Let's roll initiative.
12.
Oh.
11.
Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a help dice on it. You gonna throw a help dice on it? You wanna do some rollies?
Yeah.
I just gotta get 2 above you. Some rollies.
All right. Roll D4, each of you.
3.
3.
So that's yeah, we're both at 3.
Pyre, as soon as you feel its effect fade, you go into that combat mode, and you know you're, even if it's just a hair in this moment, you are just a bit quicker than Kelvin. What do you do?
I start to rage.
Bonus action rage.
Yep. And then with my greatsword, I charge after Kelvin.
Okay. You're going to attack him recklessly?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that.
Okay.
21.
21 to hit. Kelvin?
21 will hit. Nothing I can do about it.
Roll your damage.
15.
15
And
plus your rage,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So 17 points of damage.
And I'd like to add a smite to that.
Okay.
I think.
Spend yours. What was that?
Wait.
Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go and expend your spell slot and roll your smite damage.
Well, this wasn't the person I was expecting to kill a punch tonight.
14.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Kelvin, I know a bar that you can go and count the cups at. It's real nice.
What's your total damage?
31.
Yeah.
Kelvin, as you cast this spell, you're like, oh, I got this. You see the sheer intensity of Pyre's full barbaric form way down upon you. She comes at you, wide-footed stance, extended grip on her greatsword, and she comes down. You watch as these runes of bright red form down this black iron blade. And as she strikes, there's a burst of divine power as you take the 30 some odd points of damage in a singular swing.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Second attack.
Oh, don't ever apologize, because that was amazing.
No, I'm not.
The kill. Go for the kill.
Oh my god. And whenever I go down, Pyre's arm's gonna go up and go for like an uppercut with a punch.
Okay.
Reckless, because my second attack has to be reckless, so 26.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
That'll hit.
Jesus.
With 5 plus my rage.
So 7 points of bludgeoning
damage
from the uppercut. Kelvin, are you still standing?
Yeah, no, I'm still up.
Okay.
Yay!
So she swings down. You're able to, for the most part, because it's the two of you sparring, you're not going for blood and death. You're able to mostly deflect the blow, but she does come down with that divine power across your chest. And you're like, okay, blocked most of that one. And then you just see the fist just coming and just square in the middle of your face. Bam! But that's her turn. Kelvin. Unless you want to move, Pyre, but I don't.
Nope.
Okay. Kelvin, your turn.
So I'm going to kind of smile and then turn and spit some blood out.
Okay.
And I am going to actually cast a spell. I'm casting Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I love that one.
What is
that is a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
All right. Let's do this.
Please give me an intelligence saving throw, Pyre.
7. Yeah.
So you take 13 psychic damage.
Take my 1 hit point.
And on your next turn, you have to choose whether you get a move, an action, or a bonus action, and you do not get a reaction on until the end of your next turn.
Already right upon you. Already raging. Okay.
All right, now I'm going to quicken a spell.
Okay.
And I am going to use 2 sorcery points from my Vault of Blood. And I am going to quicken Booming Blade. and swing.
Roll to hit.
Yes.
2 hands.
Okay.
So a 12 would miss you, correct?
Yes.
So I am going to favored by the gods.
There you go. You got this, Kelvin. I believe in you.
2d4.
You got this.
Additional. On top of that.
Okay.
So that's 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Which I will add a help die to. I need this. This is the one I need to go off.
Roll your d4.
Come on, buddy.
This needs to be a 2, doesn't it?
It does.
You got it. You can do it. 2!
2. You are able to, as your axes come down, you swing it over you, and as you go, you feel the veins in your arms tighten and squeeze and redirect where your angle was for the blow, just inside her defenses. So you deal 13 points of slashing damage, half to 6?
Yeah, it's half to 6.
Half to 6. And then...
Plus I used Booming Blade.
Yep.
So you're going to take 7 thunder. Yes, 7. Let me check one thing really quick.
At this level, it does do the initial and the after, correct?
It will, but not yet. So you're gonna. Sorry, let me fix that. It's not 7, because it's doing it weird. You're gonna take an additional. So it's a D8.
Yes.
Yeah. 1d8 thunder damage as well for half to 1. So 1 thunder damage.
Could you throw take a 5 in the chat for me?
Yeah, I will. Because we're not at 5th level, it deals.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 1 and then 2 if they move.
Okay.
And then I am going to take a 5-foot step backwards.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to come on.
Can't she take her reaction?
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Pyre, after you feel this intrusion on your brain, Kelvin's axe comes down and hits you, and you feel the impact of the slashing damage, but you also feel something tagging along with it, and you just feel your body there's an energy surrounding you. It feels like someone put a massager and put it all over your entire body.
Ooh,
you are
nice.
Yeah. But then as he goes to move back,
massaging me.
As he goes to take a step backwards, like, oh, I got you now. And you try to swing, but your body isn't reacting until he is outside your range.
All right.
How far did you move, Kelvin?
5 feet.
5
feet away.
All right. Top initiative. Pyre, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing a hand axe, and I'm going to throw it at Kelvin.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Reckless.
You got to be melee for that.
Is reckless only for melee?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then just regular, I guess.
We'll take the first roll then.
Yeah.
We'll just hit the first one. 12 to hit?
Yep. Nope.
12 misses.
Yep.
Oh.
Barely.
You got another axe. There you go. All right, that's my turn.
It's just off in the distance.
Yep.
I'll get that later. That's my turn because I only take an action, movement, or
does she get her
a bonus action?
Correct. If she has it or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just
I only get. Yeah.
I didn't think so, but
no, she can't take her. It's slow to you only get 1, She can choose. She can action. So she could take her if she has another hand axe.
I do. I have 3.
Okay. You are more than welcome to throw it should you want to.
Yep.
Okay. Roll to hit.
21.
21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay. Roll your damage.
That's 5.
5 slashing.
And I'm adding. Can I add smite to that?
Not on a range.
Not on that one. Okay, that's right. I'm learning, guys.
You're
okay.
You're good.
And that's
7 damage. You forgot the 2 for rage.
Oh yeah, sorry.
A rage is melee only.
Melee. Melee and strength based, I believe. Correct.
Hold on.
Weapons are strength based.
When you throw it, it's dex.
It's still strength, but it's still a ranged weapon.
It does have to be melee.
Yeah, it says melee damage with strength weapons.
Okay. There it is. So 5.
Drop it on the ground.
Okay. Are you standing still?
She can't move. She took an action.
No.
Move.
Yeah. Nope.
Okay.
I'm great where I'm at.
Kelvin, your turn. What are you doing?
I'm looking at what I can do. Okay, I got a bunch of ideas. Here's some fun ideas. Are you ready?
Go.
They're all gonna come. They're all gonna come at once. First, right. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw. DC 16. As you get mind slithered.
14.
So you're gonna take 8 psychic damage, which I don't think you have.
That's the one thing she does not have. So Pyre, again, now you feel that familiar just intrusion and pain upon your skull.
Okay.
And I'm going to once again quicken a spell. Let me check one thing really quick. Yeah. Quickening. Bane. She's hit me too many times. I gotta try to fix
that. What is Bane? Charisma saving throw?
Bane is, yes, it is a charisma saving throw, and you have a negative D4 on that.
Ooh.
I don't.
You are baned.
All right, cool. Never been that before.
You have a negative D4 to attack rolls and saving throws?
Attack rolls and saving throws. Yeah.
All right. End your turn, Kelvin?
Not yet.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm just going to put my axe on my shoulder. Well, come on. I'm going to turn and turn my back to her and walk 30 feet away.
Okay. Pyre, your turn. What are you doing? You merely adopted a D4. I was molded in it.
Pyre's gonna drop her rage.
Okay.
She's going to touch her chest and pump all 10 of her lay on hands in her.
Nice.
I think that means I've actually done something at least.
Yeah, Kelvin can feel accomplished.
And then I could still only one action, right?
No, right. You can. Well, okay. That's your action.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know if like That was all I could do.
No, you can still move and everything now. Economy. You're back to normal.
Okay.
So you still do have the bonus action and the movement at your disposal.
All right. And so he is 35 feet away from me because he took 5 feet away from me and then...
So 35 feet away.
You got 40, don't you?
Yeah, she does.
She also has range. She just hasn't really bothered.
Yep.
This game of cat and mouse is not yet over.
Nope.
What are you doing?
She's going to take a step back.
Okay.
10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. That's her turn.
Your turn ends. Kelvin, what are you doing?
Let me check something really quick. Just so I can be a jerk about it. Oh, I can do that.
Just be the biggest jerk.
Just be a jerk.
Do it. Do it. Pirate's proud.
So just as a little fun little thing, I'm going to I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, which I never cast on enemies.
Okay.
It's going to look like her great axe.
Her great axe? Okay.
Yeah, the one that she discarded.
So, Pyre, as you are standing there...
She still has her great axe.
Looking for Kelvin.
Yeah, but you don't use it anymore.
Looking for Kelvin to make the push up to you for melee range. You watch as this marble of gold and blue energy apparates right next to you of your great axe. And that is an 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah.
That's your bonus action. What would you
That's my bonus action. Yeah, we're gonna go with what works. I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
You spending your sorcery points?
No, it's I used. Oh no, I can't because I used a spell. I am going to instead use a basic a cantrip, and I'll Mind Sliver.
Okay. What is the saving throw on that?
DC 16 saving throw, intelligence, and you have a negative D4 from Bane.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Oh, wait, no, it is 1d4.
So just go ahead and roll your intelligence saving throw, and then you would roll.
That's a 0. I don't think I need to roll anything.
I don't think you do either. You take 7 points of psychic damage as, again, Kelvin is targeting that mind of yours. And you feel it pulse into the core of your skull.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back and sit down.
Okay.
That is now a 50-foot gap between them?
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. Pyre, your turn. What are you doing?
All right. Whenever Kelvin did the spiritual weapon and Pyre saw her axe, he would notice automatically Pyre turns to him, looks at him, and says, "After all that, how fucking dare you?"
There we go.
I understand you're hurting. I understand you've learned a lot. But how fucking dare you? You bring my past into this and use it against me? Empire walks off.
Okay. End of combat.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as she walks off.
Bell drops, and I just stay sitting there.
Okay. And that's where I'm going to break. I was wondering how that was going to end. It was getting interesting there. But we'll see.
All right, where are the hit points standing at, real quick?
I just want to know if I actually did anything to Pyre.
What are you?
Oh, really low.
50 out of 84.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all. Isa's never got me that low.
I was like, are you in single digits
out of 56? No, I'm not in single digits.
All right,
throwing shade at Isa, Jesus.
We're gonna go to break.
Oof.
Oh,
oh, sad panda.
Now Rick's the dungeon master. Oh wait, we're back now.
I love you, Bishop.
That was actually not on purpose. I accidentally pulled out my camera.
Accidentally. Okay, folks, we're going to go to break. We'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around for our first half of our 50th episode. And I can't wait to see how it ends because I have things planned. But until then, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for sticking around for the first half of our 50th episode. We are now going to push into the second half, and I get to have some fun. So, when we left off, there was quite an intense scuffle between two of the party members, ending with one of them walking away from the combat. The rest of their watch went uneventful. You wake up the next watch.
Yeah. Pyre goes up to Catalia. Hey, if you see my hand axes, can you get those for me? And then she just lays down and goes to bed.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll make sure they're very sharp.
No, God, no!
Holy, I'll find them before Kelvin does.
That is the greatest damage you can do to me right there.
Please write down that you now have boomerangs.
Damn, Kelvin ruined my axes.
Got you. Cantrip.
Do you have all the pieces that were ground off?
I have 2 whetstones.
Hey,
actual whetstones.
We are around sand, and we have fire. We can
make. I have to look into the intricacies of mending. But you wake up with Alia. You take this last watch by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'll wake up Snow.
Okay.
Okay.
I learned my lesson last time.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like nudge Snow awake gently.
She'll come awake.
Can you sit with me?
Yeah.
Apparently, Pyre lost her hand axes.
No, she pointed in the direction that they were in, and you could probably see Kelvin still sitting there.
Bloody.
Kelvin, do you go back to bed or do you stay there?
Well, I mean, here's the better question. We exerted ourselves. Do we get a long rest?
I'm not going to be a dick. No, that's the most you've done all day, so nah. Now, if you would have had combat today and some other things, potential, but if that was it, I'll let it slide.
I will, because it only took a little while, I will sit there until my until the watch would end, and then I would lay down and go to sleep. Probably have gathered up the 2 axes and just set them beside me with the stone, so in the morning I could sharpen them for her.
Okay.
So when Calvin's asleep.
And Snow. Before that, let me go ahead and get your perception checks out of here. Both of you with disadvantage, or one of you with a regular roll?
If I hold... No, it doesn't last the whole time, so that doesn't work. My bad. Never mind.
Okay.
Your call.
You're both good at it. Just
okay.
pick one.
Both disadvantage.
Okay. Both at disadvantage. Oh dear.
10.
Wow.
I'm
18,
adding
18.
a help die.
You certainly can.
13.
13 and 18. Nice.
I'm living on that 13 today.
Nothing catches your eye outside of normal, very calm desert activities. The wind blows a bit. You see a couple creatures here and there running around. Nothing crazy. Any conversations you wish to have, you are welcome to have. If not, just let me know.
When I know that Kelvin's asleep, I'm going to go get Pyre's hand axes.
Okay.
And put them in my tent.
Okay.
She's like, I saw what you did to Dad's axe.
I will.
I know what you
later. How's it going, Snow? Been a weird 2 days.
It has.
I saw Fragile Vine doing barky things with his hands.
He seems to have picked up on something.
He was just like focused. It looked really neat.
I think it's given him something to focus on, something to work towards. He was raided and hurt because somebody decided that he was lesser than them. I think he wants to prove that he is as good as they are.
How
I would hope.
Did he come to be with us?
Fair question. While you were absent, I found him outside the monolith as we made our exit. He was burned. He was defeated. I persuaded him to come with me, to at least try and give him some aid, give him some shelter. But he says he wants to go home, so the only way to get him home is to find the tribe again. I will not leave him on his own.
I would.
Might seem a bit hypocritical coming from me because, I ran away. And maybe he won't need my protection one of these days. And I would be happy for that. But until then, he is one of the people I have chosen to keep safe, along with all of you.
I like him.
He's a good kid. He has a very intelligent mind. And hopefully, one of these days, tribe will see that.
If they don't, they're stupid.
I don't entirely disagree with you. But we are also very traditional people. Change is hard.
Yeah.
How are you holding up? You've learned a lot.
I have. And neither of them will say hardly anything to me.
It's weird being stuck in the middle.
On one side, I'm angry. On the other side, I'm sad. Because I love them both. Just in different ways. And I want to protect them both.
Nothing says you have to stop doing either of those things.
I don't think Kelvin would be happy if I openly supported Tam right now.
What about openly supporting yourself and what you want?
Maybe.
That sounds like a great idea, doesn't it?
Oh no.
Which voice was that? Because
as you hear Hope's voice, or excuse me, Yawn.
Hope's a different campaign.
Yep, you hear Yawn's voice. I have so many campaigns in my head, y'all. I'm so sorry. You hear Yawn's teeny tiny little joyous fairy voice creep into your mind.
Mate. Did you hear that, Snow?
Snow is not moving.
God damn it, not again.
And you just
even whenever you have somebody.
And you just hear, up here. And she is standing very deftly on top of Snow's head.
Hi, Yawn.
Hello.
I tried to get a hold of you.
Well, I can't be here all the time. I'm very busy.
I understand that, but it was important at the time.
Well, this is important now.
What's going on?
You.
Me.
Seems fit the Grey King wishes to expand his borders. And that means we need stronger soldiers.
Yeah, about that. I saw him wherever I was.
Yes.
What's going on?
You do remember the realms he watches, correct?
It's been a minute. There's been a lot going on.
She just shakes her head. The blonde hair tussles, the fairy wings flitter with a little bit of annoyance.
There's a lot that's been going on.
The Grey King has no lands and rules over no subjects, for his realm is the Vale itself. He is the one that oversees it and makes sure it is maintained. And whatever you did was not good for the Vale.
I don't know what we did.
Whatever you did changed it. We don't know how yet, but for now, I am here to bring you something for your next step. And you watch as her hand goes like this, and you see this teeny tiny form apparate of the rogue Feywild bear, the first creature you slew.
What is it?
You see, when ones like us defeat such creatures, we have the opportunity to pull just the tiniest thread of their existence into us and call upon it when we need fit. Consider this your first thread. Learn to master it, and more may come. And you watch as it suddenly...
Out of character question, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Did Tam tell Cathalia that he saw the bear over her?
I thought I did.
It's been a while.
I believe he did.
Oh. Okay. All right.
But you watch as it leaps from her teeny tiny fairy hand and instantly grows to its full size in front of you.
I want to reach out and touch it.
Okay.
Can I touch it?
I need you to make a animal handling check.
Oh, shit. This ranger's not that good at that. But my other one. I'm at my last health day.
Okay.
It's a 9.
9 total? Okay.
Yeah. Tell me how many fingers I lose.
7 of them. On one hand.
Wait, what was it? That one?
Well, you know how you used to like to shoot a bow?
Well, if you still have your palm on one hand and 2 fingers on the other, it'll be tricky, but you can still shoot.
Riggs? Take 29 points of psychic damage as the bear yells at you and then leaps at you and then into you. And you can feel its form, its strength, its power, its sheer intimidation within your body. From this point forward, once a day, when you make an intimidation check, you may choose to invoke the spirit of the bear and gain advantage on intimidation.
Oh. God, people walk away from her. I've got tiny legs. Advantage.
That feels different.
He's built different now.
Oh, God.
You look over and Snow is giving you the most confused look. Snow, you watch. Snow, as you look, you can see all of a sudden this little trail of blood starts to come out of her nose.
Talia?
Yeah. What the? Well, like, just wipe it. How much did you see just now?
For you, Snow, the two of you were just talking, and then she looked to you, paused for a minute, and then her nose started running blood.
Does she look hurt?
She doesn't appear to be hurt.
I've seen that she has... Okay, but I've seen the nosebleed.
Yes.
Are you alright?
Jan has this trick she likes to do where she freezes everybody when she comes to talk to me when there's other people around.
Your fairy friend, correct?
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, we really messed with the veil when we were in Matol. Because when we were in wherever we were, the Great King talked to me. And he gave me a note, which is somewhere in my pockets. I don't know which one.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, no. 13.
Okay. You eventually find it.
Okay. Is it all like the same? Like there's no jumbledness?
No jumbledness. It was just super folded and super tucked away.
Mm-hmm. It's like I need to save this for another day. And then there were these dog things that were talking in Sylvan. But
was that something that we did while you were gone? Maybe?
No, it happened wherever we were.
Okay.
But apparently when you kill fake creatures, you can have part of them tethered to you. You have like abilities, and Jan just basically gave me the bear and it jumped in me. And it feels different.
I mean, I have Cinder, so that's, not really something that surprises me necessarily, but as long as it doesn't hurt you.
It kind of freaked me out for a second. It yelled at me.
It is a bear.
Apparently,
you have to keep that in mind.
And apparently, caused my nose to bleed a little bit.
Let's see.
So there's that.
Back to my question. I'm not done with you yet. What are you going to do about your own happiness?
I feel like I feel a little bit more confident if I need to talk to somebody. But I don't know the words right now. I'm happy with all of us. I just wish everybody else was happy.
We'll find it.
And I wish somebody else was gone.
Ice is right there. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
So you're casting Wish? Neat. Roll a
D100. No.
All right, I'll just.
Is that what I did?
I don't know that spell.
You don't? Funny. Roll D100.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good. Isa left. Oh, he's back again.
I don't know that spell either. Yet.
Yeah. About that. I saw Alyssa again.
You see Snow's eyes get very dark at the mention of that name.
So I haven't told Tam. I don't know if I want to tell him because he'll panic. I told Kelvin.
I can guide you there. That's something you have to make your own decision on. But I will say, whatever she put you through, you have all experience together. And the rest of us, you are stronger together. Don't forget that.
I know. I suppose I'll tell Tam in the morning.
God, and we're heading to Ry'Tul. The guards! The poor guards!
Your watch comes to a close without issue. The next day is upon you.
I'll go up to Tam. Just kind of like look at him and wait for him to acknowledge me.
Fire goes up to Cathalia. Got my axes?
Yeah, they're right here. I was gonna borrow his whetstone for you.
No, that's fine. And she takes them. And when are we heading out?
What? Where did your hand axes go? Did something happen last night? Why didn't you wake me up?
Nothing happened. Just some target practice. As Pyre like puts them in the holster.
About that time, Kelvin's running up. Pyre, I cannot find your hand axes.
Pyre points down to her hip.
And I leave.
I'm just gonna slowly shake my head. You needed something?
Well, I don't now, unless you want to let me borrow a whetstone so I can try and steal Kelvin's axe away. Because I think he ruined it.
What did he do? What did he do to it?
He used normal rocks.
I'm here.
Give me the axe. Get me the axe. I'll fix it.
I'll try.
Was that all you needed?
No.
What's wrong? And I'm gonna kind of like reach up and like place my hand on her cheek a little bit.
The other day, well, first, do you feel better today?
Define better.
You didn't say 2 words to me yesterday.
I didn't know if you even wanted to talk to me anymore.
Part of me is angry.
That's fair.
Part of me is really sad.
Also fair.
But I love you and I love my brother. So I'm kind of caught in the middle here.
Well, I love you too, and I wouldn't want to put you through that.
I feel like you've proven yourself, but I'm not the one who lost her whole family in those circumstances. So I don't know.
Figure it out.
The other thing I wanted to tell you, well, it's I saw Alyssa the other day.
Here?
We were leaving Matol. It was after we were looking at the map.
Okay.
Everything froze. She said stuff that I don't really remember.
She's stronger than I thought. If she can stop time. I mean, it stands to reason. Tane's still alive. Why wouldn't she be? And the grips of her magic are still on us. I was seeing shadows last night.
Are you sure they weren't actual people?
I couldn't honestly tell you. I knew she was an elf. I knew she was a woman. But past that, just chalked it up to more hallucinations.
I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to panic. But a friend reminded me that we're stronger together than we are apart.
We are. And when we find her, we will make sure she's dealt with, not in a public forum, but done.
I plan on shooting her in whatever is a replacement of her heart. And then I will shoot Tane in between his eyes.
I hope I'm beside you when you do so.
I should have shot him in the back when he was running, but I didn't.
We all wish we could go back and change things. It's what we do with the future that matters.
Yeah.
I'm going to kiss her on the forehead and hug her and then start gathering my stuff.
Okay. Everybody else?
Fire packs up her stuff and starts heading towards the road.
Okay.
Snow will go with her.
Okay.
I will throw the hood of my cloak up and follow.
Okay.
Brandon, can you send me the bear thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much longer we have where we're going to?
Like a week.
Walking?
It's going to take a while.
It's at least a week and a half.
Is there any place on the map nearby? Small village.
I would think the closest I know would be Rosso.
Would be if you deterred and went further away from where you were going to go. Yeah. You could technically get the Rosso quicker.
Okay, there's not even like a small like no name.
No, the dry road is named aptly for two reasons. One, it leads to Matol, and two, it is barren.
Okay.
Most of the land in this southern region has already been cleared out, lumbered, logged for many, many years. So, over the next week and a half, all of you.
Before we actually head out for that first day of travel after that night, I would go up to Pyre and just thank you for last night. Sorry if I hurt you in any way. That was not my intention.
Pyre kind of looks at him. It's like, I thought the intention of dueling each other was to hurt each other. And she kind of gives him a smile. Listen, that axe you have, it's important to you, right?
Yeah.
Did it belong to somebody you love?
It did.
Pyre points to hers. So does mine. And if I plan on seeing her again, plan on giving it back.
I'll make sure you get there.
Thank you.
During this time, I want to try and get Kelvin's axe away from him.
Okay.
Like on our travel to...
Yeah. So for the next week and a half, what would you like to accomplish during your downtime? You will be spending 8 hours walking. I already know what you want, and that will be completed.
Okay.
Basically, just try to get Kelvin's axe.
Kelvin, do you relinquish your axe to your sister?
Well, it depends. What does she say? What does she want to do?
I want to put something on it.
Okay, what do you want to put on it?
I'll show him my quiver. How I've got the two really nice feathers on it. And I want to attach them to it. To his axe.
No, thank you. I like it how Dad kept it. Thanks for the offer, though.
You're welcome.
Do you wish to intimidate him?
It's tempting.
It's really
tempting.
I will not take away player agency from you. I'm just posing the question.
I think after like the 4th or 5th time of him saying no, she's gonna get really angry. And try to intimidate him.
Okay.
So how does that work again?
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Please let this not be another time that I mess up.
I believe the counter to that is
there
insight.
You go.
Yes.
Go ahead and give me an insight check, Kelvin.
Now since it's intimidation, could I counter it with my sheer charisma, force of will, and counter intimidate her? Like, will you just stop this?
I'll allow it.
I am trying to do something nice for you, damn it.
Oh God. Don't make me turn this around.
9! Guess what? No. I'm gonna use a sorcery point. And reroll. Wait, hold on. Let me double check that. Let me double check that. Please ability check that fails.
Well, you fail.
I did. 22.
Okay.
You are insufferable, Kelvin.
The two of you argue all day.
Oh, God.
Snow, Tam, Pyre, anything you wish to accomplish over the next week and a half before we push into Ry'Tul?
I'm going to say after what Cathalia told me, probably the first night we all bed down, I would probably try and take a look at Kelvin's axe that night.
Okay.
And see what kind of damage. Are
you going to do it while he's awake or while he's asleep?
Sleep.
Okay.
And
give me a sleight of hand. Kelvin, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Do you want sleight of hand or stealth?
I want sleight of hand. You're trying to get it away from him.
Hold on, I'm gonna add a help die.
He's like, Kelvin's rolling kind of hot. I better add on that.
Perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage because you are sleeping when he does this.
This is where this ability is amazing. So, you said it's a perception check, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's an 11.
Yes.
I'm going to use magical guidance to re-roll the 11.
Can you use that when you're not conscious?
Do
you have to be aware?
You can tap into your inner wellspring of magic to try to conjure success from failure. When you make an ability check that fails, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20. You must use the new roll, personally turning the failure into a success. Does not say I have to be conscious or awake.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that call now.
No.
I'm going to make that call now to say no. You would need to be at least aware to invoke that power within you.
Then I wouldn't even make a perception check. It would be whatever my passive was.
Fair point. He beat your passive, I believe.
Yeah, that's 14.
You were able to get away from him. You look over the axe. Seems perfectly fine. Not a dent, not a scratch. Looks pristine and new.
I'm just going to kind of try and place it. Yeah, you know what? I don't care if I place it back where I found it. I'm just going to put it near him.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Before I put it back down, I want to investigate the axe and look and see if I can notice anything. I've seen him channel magic through it. I've seen it frost over. I think I've seen runes on it from times that he's cast and done things with it. Not necessarily their fight, but other times. I want to try and look this over.
Okay, roll investigation check.
25?
25. There is no engravings, no runes, no marks, nothing. You feel beyond confident this is a mundane, plain and simple axe. Make an insight check.
Last help die. 14.
I mean, he's asleep. Normally, when you want to use stuff, you know you're using it. Maybe it's only when he channels. I don't know magic.
I will stow his axe with the rest of his belongings.
Okay. Anything else everybody wants to accomplish before we move into Ry'Tul?
No.
Just more journaling.
Okay.
Probably spend some time to keep working with Cinder until about halfway there, because once we get closer, she's going to start cutting back on the magic.
Okay. As you all begin to get closer and closer to Ry'Tul, you wake up the morning before you would arrive. You can see it's not far. You purposely stopped short, camped out. As you wake up, had your breakfast, everybody's ready, campsite's packed. Is everybody going into Ry'Tul?
Really quick question just for my notes.
Mm-hmm.
That was roughly how many days?
Roughly 10 and a half. So about anywhere, I'm going to say 13 to 15 days, because you were walking. There was no carts, horses, beast of burden. It was just walk.
Okay, thank you.
Who would like to go in? I for sure will.
I need
Who would like
to
come
things.
This is a fucking mistake, as Pyre just walks in.
Okay.
She's used to walking into mistakes.
Pyre heads on towards the capital.
Cathalia will too?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going in.
All right.
Because I need to get some stuff. And there's somebody I want to talk to.
All right. Isa?
And to den of lions we walk. And he will shape change into a male version of Cathalia.
Is this a minor illusion?
Yeah, just minor illusion mask.
Okay.
Got a twin.
Apparently.
Wait, was this disguise?
No one
Excuse me.
knows.
Is this disguise self?
Yeah, this is his disguise self. This is him doing his form.
Okay.
Cathalia will kind of like lean over. So, what do I call you, brother?
Cathalio.
Just because we're elves doesn't mean we're related. I would
You
thank you
are
for not
basically
associating
exactly
yourself with me.
just like
He will
me.
flip his hair. He will flip his hair and just walk off very sassy.
Oh my god.
You look exactly
Damn.
like me.
Damn.
No two elves are the same.
Grand
taller and
damn. Oh.
Shoot
Damn.
like me.
After he
I don't
says
know.
that, I'm going to kind of lean over and be like, you know that was at least a little bit racist, right?
I don't know if he's exactly like you. I didn't see any split ends.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be the next one that I shoot.
I mean, she's already
What?
shot 2 people.
I mean,
in the
it's
party.
an illusion. It's not even real hair.
Fine, Cathalia, you know what? I've been a bad boy. Here, and he'll hold out his hand.
No. She will stare him down.
Well, fine. If you want to stare at people, and he'll take the cloth and wrap it around her eyes and tie it. Then at least hold on to that for me.
She'll pull it off. And then tie it on her wrist.
Okay. As all of you head into the city, where is the group going? If you're going as a group, or are you splitting off? Where does everybody want to go?
Willie's.
Okay.
I already know where everybody wants to go, so.
All right. You
Pyre's walking through there,
push
just
into
like,
the southern
yeah,
entrance.
it's me. I'm back.
You make your way through the familiar streets of this place you called home for some time. As everyone is moving through the city, I need everybody to make me a perception check.
Can I also... Yeah, I don't feel comfortable here. I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
Okay.
Oh, if she's doing that, I'm moving kind of quiet. I'm not gonna try and like just march straight there. Like I'm gonna try and blend in and.
Fire's owning the scene.
Okay.
Before we go in the city, I will tell Redvine that he is not to play with his magic while we are in here.
Okay.
He keeps it in his pockets.
He puts his hands in his pockets.
Cathalia will probably act like she does every single time that she's ever been to Ry'Tul.
What?
Cathalia will act as if like every other time she's ever been at Ry'Tul.
Okay. So what are your perception checks?
13.
11.
20.
14.
16.
All right.
That's a spread.
Cathalia,
Mm-hmm.
as you are walking through the city and just noticing things you notice them, you see on one of the notice boards a large, not too terribly old parchment poster. And it has a very familiar name on it near the bottom.
Which familiar name?
Brightblade.
Of course it does. What does it say?
Do you stop the read?
Mm-hmm. It'll catch my eye.
By order of the king, from this day henceforward, Thomas Cromwell, known as the Ashblade, shall assume all duties and responsibilities of Brightblade, as he has been called to the northern border.
Do we know this name?
It's familiar.
What was the name?
Thomas Cromwell. Wasn't that the other guy?
Please roll a history check.
Yeah, that was one of the guys on the of the watch. One of the leaders of the watch. There was two of them.
What, 20?
17. That's not what I'm thinking. I could be wrong.
Thomas Cromwell sounds more like one of
the black
bad guys.
Give me a moment.
I think Cromwell was one of the ones that got hung, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. I can easily look through my notes.
Yeah, and Pyre said this was a bad idea and that the guard might be in on it, but yeah, who listens to Pyre?
Man, this city's nice when you're not in fucking jail.
As you continue to read, there are more names. Included with those moving north: Braxton, Levant,
Braxton,
Kashana, Luco.
Yeah.
These names have been chosen to represent the Kingdom of Thavia in their attempts to maintain their line as we begin to enter into the War of the Zealous River.
Can you send me that so I can have it for my notes?
Yes.
Thank you.
I need Braxton here. We're supposed to get a drink together.
Name Cromwell is familiar. With a 20 history check, as you discuss this, this was at least the house name of one of the individuals linked to the underbelly. You're unsure of the exact association this name has, but seeing as they are now assuming all duties that Captain Brightblade once had, you can only hope that there is only association by name.
Do we remember which one that they were associated with? We would know if they were Underguard or Blackvine.
They were standing next to the supposed hunged forms of Tane, Northwind, and Ileana.
You guys just don't listen to me.
I thought it was Alyssa and Ileana was the sister.
Excuse me, Alyssa.
Illison was the sister, I thought. Anyways.
Lissa.
Bitch is ill.
Does she have a license to ill?
Yes, actually.
Is she illin' and killing?
Olvina?
What was that?
Did you mean Olvina? She was one of the ones that were captured and killed.
She was also one of the ones. There was
about 6.
There was 5. There was 5 of them. 2 that we didn't really know: Olvina, Tane, and Alyssa.
Ain't none of that, Mom.
So what does this mean for y'all?
All the more reason to get what we need and get out.
I'll get it. You guys stay.
I've got other stuff I've got to do.
I can do it too.
We need to not split up.
As you continue to look over the board, you can see various postings of War in the North, control the Zealous River, Dreadshire constantly crossed off between names of Bragos and Zotaris control. More pamphlets and more parchments dictating, essentially, he who controls Dreadshire controls the Zealous River, and the Zealous River is the main river through the entire island continent. It is how you get almost all goods in and out of the continent. Everything from beyond the continent must come in through the river.
While they're looking at the board, Pyre sneaks away to go to Wondrous Willie's.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
I was gonna say, can I?
13.
I would have an eye on her.
Are you within 30 feet of snow?
Would my passive cover that?
I was in the back.
But would you still be within 30 feet of snow?
Well, Snow said she cast it on herself.
I cast it on me. Nobody else wanted to stealth.
But it is an aura effect out to 30 feet, correct?
Yeah.
Pyre came in first.
I don't think it's an aura. I think it's
she's just kind of like
each creature I choose within 30 feet.
So
so she's like slowly been walking backwards as they're like, "Oh my god, talking about this."
With a 13, I think most of you notice her.
Yeah.
Try to walk off.
Hold on. Adding a hope die.
You better roll high.
Mine still meets it.
With a 17, I believe.
I don't care. She's still going. She's still fucking going.
Only Cathalia and Snow would notice as she walks away.
I'll nudge Tam and kind of walk.
Actually, I don't know. You're kind of distracted reading the board.
Yeah, she's the one who noticed it.
This is true.
I'll say Snow could pick up on it. I'm just going to make that call. You're probably distracted on this news.
Yeah, because now Cathalia's conflicted again. Yay!
I'm going to give Pyre like 15 feet. And then I'm basically just going to say to them, catch up when you can. Let's make sure that we're not alone.
Pyre,
don't worry, Dad. I'll keep her safe.
Pyre's gonna like wink at her as she like goes away like, thanks, no.
Turn around and what? Where the God damn it.
Hold on.
Bishop?
No, Ice is just gonna be like, where?
Well, we have all this information, so we'll deal with it after we leave here and go to pull back. Thor's not going anywhere.
Not yet. We've got different fish to fry.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Pyre. Did you tell anyone where you were going, or did you start walking away?
She did not say anything to anybody. She started walking away, and then she took off running to Wondrous Willie's to get the earrings.
I think it's assumed that we came here just for the earrings.
There were other things that I needed to do.
That too.
But you didn't voice
the main
those.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did say that I did need that there were other things I needed to do.
Yeah, but you didn't say what
they were.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need to visit a blacksmith, and I need to go talk to a certain hagborn in the Earth Ward.
All right, we will start with. Let's see here. We'll start with the group, then we'll go off to those who have branched off.
There is one thing that I would like to do first.
All right, what's that?
I am going to use a message, and just because it would be a in the head kind of thing, and it's not verbal, I'm gonna kind of like just turn around and hide myself a little bit. It's not even like trying to hide the fact that I'm casting anything, but I'm just gonna cast message to Isa.
Okay.
Who's probably no more than 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
You see him just nod his head.
At that point, I'm just gonna reach in my pocket. I don't even have to do that. It's just there is a slight glow of inside the cuff of my of my shirt where my focus is, and then without even a word, as I subtle spell, and third level, me and Isa disappear.
Okay.
We go invisible.
Isa, you watch as Kelvin vanishes. You're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And you go to like scratch your face, and you can't see your hand.
Can I still respond to the message?
You haven't technically responded yet, so yeah.
This is why you're the most beautiful Triceran. What's the plan, oh wise leader?
And I will, knowing I can't cast a spell, go where I knew he was, and just can I just like grab him?
Oh my god!
Roll an investigation check.
You guys should have been holding hands before you went invisible.
Right?
That would have been awkward.
What are you talking about? Two grown men can't hold hands? You trying?
You said investigation?
You guys are field trip buddies, okay?
I believe in myself.
You just guided yourself.
7.
You find Isa. Quick and easy. Isa, you feel an orcish hand grab you right in the junk.
Oh!
And I mean like not softly, but like
It's here. Let's go. And I'll hold his hand and I'll drag him.
Hand.
Oh my god!
It's a weird feeling finger.
Riggs?
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Does he feel the jewelry?
Oh my god.
Weird place for rings.
Yeah.
No way.
Not that kind of jewelry.
I am so uncomfortable right now.
You don't even know. All you know is you just saw Kelvin and Isa
anything.
disappear.
I'm not talking about Tam.
He's talking about Joe. Joe is uncomfortable right now.
For the record, Cathalia will stay close to Tam and go with him whenever he goes off doing whatever he's doing.
Okay. Kelvin, Isa, where are you heading?
So the only cool...
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Go.
I need the answer to this. Where the fuck is Red Vine?
He should be with Tam.
I just need to make sure he's with an adult.
He seems to be standing next to Tam, also absorbing the newly found knowledge.
Okay, good. Then away we go on our mystical adventures.
Okay.
I'm just going to look around every...
You seem to notice, Tam, as you have taken literally 10 seconds for yourself to finally have a minute to process written information. You turn around. All right, guys, we're going to... Kelvin? Isa,
4 people are gone.
Pyre, Snow, gone.
Listen, I said I was leaving, okay?
You probably didn't hear it.
She said it. I heard it. It's... God... I'm going to look dead at Fragile Vine. Your girlfriend is a pain in the ass.
She's not my girlfriend.
Right. Let's go. No, you know what? You should. You really should. You should ask her. I'm just going to grab Cathalia's hand and tell him to come on. And we're going to go. Because while we're in the Earth Ward, I'm going to look for a blacksmith. I need to procure 75 gold worth of iron dust. Iron fillings.
Easy enough for you to find. You were able to get it.
Awesome. And I will mark that money down.
All right. I'm just going to start going around the table here as it's seen on screen. Snow, where are you headed?
Following Pyre. She went off somewhere and Dad said not to go alone.
I'm heading to Wondrous Willie's to pick up the fucking earrings.
All right, we'll start there. You get to the familiar merchant's ward where the area is, where you know his building is, and it's still there.
I walk in.
You head inside. You can see Willie standing behind the counter, just kind of flipping through a tome. Welcome to Wondrous Willie's. How can I help you? Hi. You're here for the earrings.
Yes.
They've been done for a minute. As he starts to talk and starts to get a case.
Yeah, we had to head out for a little bit, but we hoped they were still here.
Well, yeah, they're already paid for it in full.
All right. Yeah, so I just need to pick those up.
Right, yeah, hang on. Crazy about the North, huh? And he starts getting the case out and getting it open. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good thing you ordered is when you did. I don't know how supplies are going to be now. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't last too much longer. People in power, they need to always stay in power. It's usually people like you and me who get screwed over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful I got a good shipment not too long ago, but now I don't know what the next one's going to be. And at what price. Anyways, here you go. And he sets out this really nice wooden case. It's got like some like fine straw in it to hold the sets of earrings, but it is one earring for each member of your party.
All right. Pyre will take off Cathalia's, take hers, put it on, and replace Cathalia's. Like, I'll give that back to her. And she like puts it on her ear. These are really nice.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hopefully you figure out
we'll see,
what needs to be done.
Come on. Put Bright Blade up there. We should be okay. Did you hear? Did you hear who he took? Oh my gosh. What a scouting party.
I know, right? Yeah. They I know them pretty well.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, I mean, like, I did a thing with them. But anyways, yeah, thank you. All right, so I'm just gonna take these.
Yeah, and he closes it and locks it for you. There's no lock, it's just a nice little latch.
Yeah.
Here you go. Keep the box. I don't
all right. Thank you. And Pyre's going to give him a 10 gold tip.
Oh, thank you.
It's gonna get rough.
Yeah.
Just keep at it.
Thanks. What was your name again?
Pyrotan1.
Okay, well, Willie, of course. It was nice to meet you. Tell the rest of your friends I said hi.
All right, I will. As Pyre takes the box and she leaves.
All right. Snow, do you wait outside or do you go inside?
No, she's staying outside.
Okay, she's in there maybe 2 minutes before she comes right back out, holding this nice little case.
And she reaches in and pulls out an earring because I'm sure I could probably see Snow, right?
Snow, do you want to be seen?
Yeah.
By her, yes.
Yeah, okay. So she holds up an earring.
I love how you try to weasel your words around.
Yeah. She hands her the earring. All right, we got one. Now
Snow
we gotta get the
just
rest.
holds on to it and thinks about this.
It forms to your ear.
She just kind of reaches up and sticks it next to her ear.
As you hold it there, you can feel it. It doesn't pinch. It just becomes snug and secure.
She kind of just flicks her ear as she stares at where she thinks it is up there.
Pyre like helps her.
Jewelry.
Same. And look at me as she points to the belly chain and the earring.
Yeah, but it looks good on you. It looks weird on a feline.
What are you talking about? I think it looks good. Come on. At least we'll be able to keep in touch with each other. Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Pass without a trace would last an hour. How long would it take for us to get to Willie's?
Oh, moving at that pace, not long. I'd say if you continue your pace, you could get back to at least a poster board where you left everybody.
Yeah, who are now gone.
Yep.
Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's for the duration. Okay, so I am going to keep pass without trace and extend that to higher for the time being.
Okay.
Because it lasts for the duration and I can do that.
Gotcha.
Fire friends together.
Tam Cathalia, you're able to quickly track down a blacksmith, get the 75 gold worth of powdered iron. What else did you want to do?
I would like to make my way downtown towards...
Are you walking fast?
Face is past.
Okay.
But are you walking fast?
Yes.
And are you homebound?
All right.
No. I'm not homebound.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Yeah.
Can I help him?
You can.
Oh, thank you. Much better. You best, boo. That's an 18.
I've been there.
I
know this place.
Without question, you find the exact spot rapidly, exactly where she is. And as you come to that point in the street and you look down the alleyway, it is vacant.
Where's your brother when I need him to be able to talk to people?
But it was here.
You know it was here. This is the spot.
It was tarps over.
Mm-hmm. So either her sister got to her, or
she was never
moved.
A sister.
Paranoia intensifies.
Thanks, Cathalia.
There was never a sister. Surprise!
Damn it. It makes sense, though.
It
does.
I'm so glad I didn't trust that bitch. All right.
B. Night Shyamalan over here.
Let's go. Let's. All right. Where would everybody try to meet up?
Tam was actually dead the whole time.
You know,
it's all been a dream.
Tam, as you were walking through, you notice a red doorknob on every door.
Oh my god.
Tam's the only one that's been alive the whole time.
Oh.
This has been the finale of Lost.
Please don't even get me started on that show.
Fade to black.
Back to the table.
Anyways. Probably the notice board.
Yeah, we're gonna head back there. If we can't find them there, we will. Shit. Immortal Meadery? Would that be where everybody might try and meet up?
Maybe.
Okay, so you're gonna head back to the poster board. Isa, Kelvin, where are you two shenanigans heading off to?
So we would, I would try to keep them to like the sides so that we weren't seen, even though we're also invisible. We don't want anyone to also run into us.
Isa, do you correct his grip?
What do you mean? He's got a good hold.
Okay.
Pulling, moving, turning.
Yep.
Look, between the three of us, we still have 3 attack actions.
God damn it.
It's just an Orca Genasi and his pet python. What are you talking about?
Yep. Where are you headed?
The coolest place I know.
Okay.
For a cool
Willie's.
Okay.
Oh god.
Damn it.
We're headed for a good time if Kelvin keeps
to get there, you would not.
Yeah, no, we would miss them entirely.
Them. So you come upon the building of Willie's.
I don't care about the earrings. I just want to show them all the cool magic stuff.
Yeah. You head inside?
Drop first when we get there. I'll drop I'll drop invisibility and be like, "What?" I'll jerk my hand away. I will prestidigitate my hand 7 times.
Exactly.
That's just how you said hello.
Why didn't you say any? Okay, we're just not going to tell Pyre about this. Just let's go enjoy this stuff in here. And then we walk inside.
You walk inside.
Speaking of, why are you so bruised? I noticed that back when we left the camp, so I didn't want to say anything.
Sparring.
Okay.
You head inside. You can see Wondrous Willie standing there, just flipping through a tome. Welcome to Wondrous Willie's. How can I help? Hi.
Well, hey.
How are you, Kyle?
Yes.
Starts with a K. He'll take it.
Yeah, Kyle, how are you?
Doing well.
Good. What? Did you not see your? How can I help you?
My friend here has never been here, and I wanted to show him your shop.
Oh. Hello. I'm Wondrous Willie.
So now that because we are actively at wartime and stuff is being sent away, is his shop still full, or is it now a little more barren?
It's pretty barren, actually.
Oh,
what does he have? What do you have for sale, sir?
Mostly mundane things. Most of the things I had were donated to the requisitioned for the war effort. I have a couple of focuses. One's enchanted to be a little hardier. He starts flipping through his book. Basic components for most spells. Usually up to about 4th to 5th tier spell casting. Still pretty good on my list. Anything beyond that, I had to be parted with.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Can I insight check him? See if he's really being that's all that he has?
Sure. I want to insight check.
Yeah, that's all he fucking has.
He is telling the apps. You've never met a more honest person. It kind of scares you how honest he is.
Told you he's wonderful.
So you got anything else? Anything fun?
Fun. Well, what's your idea of fun there, sir?
That's why I'm asking you.
All right, then. You talking evocation fun, illusion fun?
I'm talking maybe we forget about the next 3 days and we end up somewhere is totally different kind of fun.
Roll a persuasion check.
It's an 18.
He snaps his fingers and you hear the door go lock. 3 locks. And he
I'm in danger.
Crouches down behind the counter and you hear he stands back up and sets a glass case down. Inside this glass case, it's like one of those like self-contained forests. It's just plant matter all within it. And he slides it forward. And you see inside of there's 3 well-grown, white with these purple swirls, mushrooms. This, gentlemen, is a particular breed of mushroom from the Feywild itself, kept contained within this well-crafted glass by yours truly. The arcane magic was a bit tricky, but I managed to nail down a bit, took some from planar binding, and then he begins to go off on this awful radio-like instruction manual describing arcane sigils and the exact curvature of the runes. And if you don't stop him, he keeps going.
Is this case like locked or closed?
It is closed.
As he starts going, Asa will just place his hand on the counter, kind of put his arm around his shoulder. You know what? I like your style. I like the things you do here. We could be real friends. I know people who know people who are looking for exactly what you have, my friend. I could put you in touch with them. As he starts whispering into his ear, though, I'm going to recast Minor Illusion to have him hear the sound of a guard calling for him from behind the back of the shop.
For Willie?
Yes. It will just be a generic guard, just, Willie, guard.
And he'll kind of panically look. I think we gotta go.
Yeah, I think that would be. How about you just here? Look, how about this? I'll leave you this, and I just put a sack on the counter. I'll take these. We'll be good. They'll disappear.
How hefty is the sack?
Depends on when he grabs it.
He picks it up. It
right starts
away.
Knocking. It's a little hefty.
He slides you the case, takes the sack.
Good doing business with you. I'm out. See you. And I will walk out.
Okay.
Brandon, I sent you a message.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
As you...
What are we...
Kyle, let's go, Kyle. We don't need to have the guards with us.
As you make your way to the door, he is going to check the case, or the satchel.
That's fine.
What's in it?
There is exactly 9 gold, 7 silver, and a little jar that has a bit of the black ooze in it.
The door unlocks.
I I would make sure that you keep that safe.
Keep what safe?
Exactly. It was nice meeting you, Walter.
It's Willie.
Like I said, it was nice meeting you, Walter. Let's go, Kyle.
You hear that as you go to close the door. You hear, write down in your possession 3 Feywild mushrooms.
Ice is getting turned.
Ice is getting turned.
Listen, if he's gonna go with anything, at least it's Feywild. You know it's gonna be interesting.
Oh God, he's been cooking our food.
Hey, Kelvin.
Huh?
You grabbed me at an inappropriate price. You owe me. Bite this.
Not here.
I didn't mean to.
Doesn't matter. You did it. You made me feel weird. Do it.
You could have said something.
You didn't complain.
I liked it.
Oh my God.
Then you didn't. You can't say you liked it and you didn't like it.
It was very awkward. I had to keep imagining that your hand was somebody
else's. It was. I agree.
Your hand was very cold. It's very weird.
Need competitive persuasion checks. That would be so funny.
Eat the damn mushroom, Kelvin.
Oh God! At this
that's
point,
more intimidation. At this point,
he's like just chasing him with the fucking mushroom down the road.
Eat
Just
it.
take a bite. Look, I'll take a bite right after you take a bite. All right?
God.
God,
okay.
This is like a
Kelvin
charisma versus charisma.
Has never. Well, also, Kelvin has never done anything like this before, and has never discussed anything like this before. He wouldn't know what a. He wouldn't know what a mushroom was.
You do. You see him using stews.
You do know.
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
he would know what mushrooms are, but not
a
mushrooms.
Feywild one.
Okay. You both take a bite. Okay.
Does Isa take a bite?
Oh yeah, no. I peel it in half. I shove half in his mouth, and I pop the other half in mine.
I need both of you to make 2 saving throws for me. Constitution, Wisdom.
Oh no.
And I choose to fail them.
Yes.
We'll see how we'll see how my con save goes, and then we'll determine the other one. 20 on the con.
There you go.
Okay.
Pretty good.
How do I feel at this point?
I need a Wisdom saving throw.
13.
Nope, I'm gone.
Oh God.
Kelvin. Roll a d6.
Oh. 2.
Isa. Roll a d6.
Can I roll? Can I say that I get all of them? I just want everybody to remember that this was Kelvin's fault.
We weren't there. We don't know.
It's interesting how this happens. Kelvin and Isa, as you both take the bite and stare at each other. A couple seconds pass.
If we Freaky Friday, I'm going to be so happy.
A couple seconds pass. Everything seems fine. And then, Kelvin, your stomach starts to... Isa, you hear it. And then your stomach...
Is it like
mushroom is bad?
Is that a oh no room, or is that a oh we probably should eat something soon room?
It's a we should probably eat something soon room. You are both overtaken by absolute savage hunger. As it begins to take hold, you black out because you're so hungry. And that is where we will end the episode.
I've never been more disappointed in my whole fucking life.
Sir, guess what? We're the Florida man now.
All right, so we're leaving Kelvin and Isa. Cool.
I'm gonna eat a guard's face.
I'm gonna eat somebody's something.
I'm okay with Tamriel's angels. I'm just gonna go ahead and say
that now. Well, that's where we're going to end our 50th episode. What a fantastic ending. What a 50 episodes this table and adventure has come. It's been fantastic fun. Thank you to all of you, my table. You are amazing, very talented players, and you make this so much fun to play. To the community out there, I know I can speak for myself at least when I say I love all of you very much. Thank you for being here and supporting us, and I look forward to just making a ton of great content for all of you to enjoy. I won't bore you with anything else crazy. I will just open it to the table for anything they want to close with. And I will say, my last thing I'll say is I'm very excited for next week to be on the AMA. I'm looking forward to seeing what questions were sent to us, getting them all filtered out and ready for Mr. Ford to grill us as much as he wants. That's all I got. Table?
I have one thing to ask of our DM.
Uh-oh.
So this is the first time this has happened. So we've been having a poll every Wednesday for the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks actually now, to determine who would be in the wild card. If the wild cards had a live action movie, who would it be? And this week was who would narrate the movie. And we had a tie. And I said, if there was a tie, the person who it would be gets to decide who the winner is. So, Mr. Narrator.
Okay.
Vincent D'Onofrio. Or Tim D'Onofrio. I don't know how to say his name. Vincent D'Onofrio or Tim Curry.
I'm a huge Tim Curry. I am a huge Tim Curry fan.
So as it is right now, the final casting is playing Isa Sterling, Ewan McGregor. Drifting Snowflake, Zendaya. Kelvin Tricerin will be played by Terry Crews.
Of course.
Cathalia Tricerin, Amelia Clark. Tamriel Solari will be played by Timothy Oliphant.
Ooh.
And Pyre Tanwin by Eddie Falco. Or Edie Falco. And your narrator, Tim Curry.
Tim Curry.
Hey, I mean, if Eddie can take care of Tony Soprano, she could take care of anybody.
Well, all right, y'all. We're going to close out our 50th episode. 1 year anniversary. And I'm looking forward to just answering questions and hanging out next week. So until then, all of you have a great one. What you got, Bishop?
What?
What you got?
Oh, nothing. I was just writing my new journal.
Oh, okay.
You're my favorite, Bishop.
Well, I hope all of you have a good night. I look forward to seeing you next time we see you. Please be safe. Remember, we love you all very much. And looking forward to another great year after this one. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, happy birthday, Void. I told you I'd give you the shout out, so happy birthday, sir.
Oh, okay. Void, if you're out there listening, happy birthday. Good night, everybody.